What up, guys? You're at the house, which is actually my boy's apartment. I got two here. There's no flashlight for this. No. That's my boy's brother. I know this kid. What up, Brian? What happened?
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. You're my neighbor. Nothing happened between me and my life. Nothing happened. You already know that. What happened? I don't think it happened.
He's a puppy dog. You gotta sit. The fuck, Ryan? God damn it. I know this kid, dude. I used to come over here and talk to him. His brother is one of my best friends. Now that I see who it is, though, I don't think he robbed the kid like they claimed. I gotta stop this for a second so I can tell his brother. Ryan, don't talk. Don't say anything. Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth.
Oh my God. Are you serious right now? Hold on. Let me get my switch my shirt. Are you serious? Moses. What happened, bro? You're taking me to jail. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Don't talk. Don't say anything. What up for the people checking in? I know this kid. I used to come hang out here. This is actually the kid that comes with me all the time. This is his brother.
I stabbed him. I stabbed him. Oh my God. Moses, I stabbed Mike.
No, they called the fucking cops on us.
Yeah.
Okay, well, no, okay.
Call my boss right now.
Your brother just messaged me.
Oh, yeah, call him right now.
I can't call him right
Oh,
now.
yeah, oh, Daddy's here, yeah, please. I didn't do nothing, Daddy.
Don't say anything.
I'm good. This is bullshit. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, they might slam you around if you yell.
Right, exactly.
Huh? It's from what I've seen. Ignorant, it's the truth. He's talking about the law. I watch cops all day break the law. What troops he going to?
The one that covers this area.
Is that D?
You have no involvement in this. You're not getting any.
No involvement? I'm asking you what department you work for.
You work for Connecticut State Police.
What department?
Connecticut State Police.
What's your name and badge number? Bud?
Conducting investigation.
But you can tell me it. You could talk and mumble nonsense, right? Conducting an investigation, standing around at a gas station for an hour. Now they're going to conduct the investigation? April, don't tell him anything. What up, yo? I was at the gas station, now I'm here. We got a bunch of... Don't say anything.
Good. Call my brother.
I'm already talking to...
Right now.
I'm already talking to him.
Right now. Well, tell him to call my grandpa.
This is crazy. You seen it? Did he actually stab him?
No.
You didn't... So these cops are saying he stabbed him. That's what they're saying. And then they're refusing to tell us what department they work for, their names, none of it. April, stop. Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him, April. Tell him you got nothing to say.
This guy's finger got bit by this guy.
You guys hear this, right? This dude's seen the whole thing.
Bit his finger.
And nobody got stabbed. We should probably talk to the witnesses. I'm not a cop, but she's retarded. She should stop talking.
She's gonna arrest him?
No, but she shouldn't be telling them anything. They just twist everything up. They can't say what department they work for. They can't say their names.
So, well, he was sitting in Ryan's car when I came outside with his back towards the
Yeah.
seat. So there would be blood in the seat.
He didn't even have blood on his shirt. I didn't know this had to do with him. I heard the shit over the gas station, so I went to the gas station, and then they all jumped in their cars and came over here. So I came over here, and then I seen where they were, and I was like, I know he didn't stab anybody. So
This guy bit April in the arm.
yeah, but they don't want to take that side. They just want to grab people and put people in cuffs.
This dude, he literally punched his girlfriend in the face like 12 hours ago.
That dude?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Haggett.
That's crazy.
I was gonna record it too.
Watch the narrative. What happens? Watch what's in the report. It ain't gonna be none of that. I'm glad you came out.
I already knew they were coming.
That's crazy.
So I heard the end of it and that it's crazy and whatever. Do you have anything to add to the investigation?
Can we get your name and badge number yet?
Yeah, I would love to give a statement. Yeah.
Perfect. So what did you see? Or hear or...
No, I seen the whole thing.
Perfect. Can we talk somewhere other than you being recorded? Because that's evidentiary, so I'd have to cease this phone.
You don't have to do that. You would choose to do that. No, you would choose to. You would choose to.
So I don't know if you want to talk inside
Don't let them in your house. I'll shut my camera off. Don't bring these motherfuckers in your house. So the people at the gas station called and just made up whatever they wanted to. And they just took that and ran with it. And instead of coming over and finding out what happened, they just take somebody away in cuffs. They always say the same thing. Figure it out in court. Like court's going to do a damn thing.
He crashed his car yesterday, so he couldn't go anywhere. They were stuck. They were completely stuck.
Dude at the gas station just punched his girlfriend in the face 12 hours ago. We'll have to seize your phone for evidence if he talks out here. Don't forget to tell him how he just punched his girlfriend in the face too. All these cops. Now, one cop could give their name up, though. So it seems like the people at the gas station just made up whatever they wanted, fed it to the cops with no investigation. They just came over here, grabbed this kid, which is Ryan, who I actually know, threw him in the car and took him off. And now they have witnesses saying what happened didn't happen. Any sort of investigation, because they didn't do any investigating here. They didn't do shit here except for grab him, put him in cuffs, and she's in there denying everything. So that's what happened. The people at the gas station called the cops. They made up a story, and the cops just ran with it. I'm so glad that dude's leaving and didn't give us his name. Real professional cops we got out here. She's got 3 kids in the house, and all the cops are in there harassing her. Asking what troop they're out of, because different troops patrol right here, and it's the state police. Oh, okay, that's helpful. Ask them their names. They don't give you their names. Should have investigated first instead of just taking people away in cuffs. But what it sounds like to me is that the kid that called and made up the thing was actually fighting with them. The neighbor saw the whole thing. And didn't do anything. They didn't get any statements. They didn't ask anybody anything before they put him in cuffs. They just put him in cuffs and took him away. Because those people at the gas station said so. Despite all the witness testimonies and the witnesses here, they should have investigated here. But what are you gonna do? It's just funny. They were at the gas station that whole time. 10 cops, 8 cops, how many ever were there, standing around, taking made-up witness statements to come here. They said he left it a silver Jeep, but he doesn't even own a silver Jeep, so I don't know. You hear the baby in there screaming for stuff they don't even need to be in there for. This is what they do. All because I don't know why they didn't come here and investigate like they kept saying at the gas station. They didn't come here and do anything except for throw somebody in cuffs and take them away. And now we have neighbors coming out saying they seen the whole thing, and guess what? It's not what the people at the gas station claim to happen. So I don't know why they did that, why they're in their house. And it sucks because I know the kid that they just took, and yeah, he's not, how am I going to word it, the brightest in the bunch, but I know he definitely didn't stab anybody, and the neighbors corroborating that. Exactly, guys. It's just weird because now that I'm over here and I'm seeing who it is, and like the neighbor just came out and told me he saw the whole thing and nobody was stabbed, and remember how I said there's no blood on his shirt and there's no anything? That kind of makes sense. What up, man? You alright? Come here. You're alright. I'm talking to Jay right now. What the fuck's going on? You're alright. You're alright. What the fuck happened? Because I know he didn't do that.
Michael came here and tried to bring cocaine to the house.
And what happened? Your brother kicked him out? Or your dad?
I kicked him out and then they went in the car. And
Yeah.
Michael kicked April in the face. Jamie punched her.
Well,
She's covered in blood.
What's funny is they just sat at the gas station, dude, for an hour doing nothing, except for 8 officers listening to them two. And then that's why I came over here, because they all jumped in the cars and came over here. And then I seen where they were going. And I'm like, no way. And then we got all these unprofessional fucking assholes, dude, that don't want to tell us their names.
Come here. Wait for Grandma. It's okay. It's Danny Coco. No, dude. They literally told him.
April,
That he stabbed him.
don't even talk to him. I was at the gas station. Don't even talk.
He stabbed him, dude. He didn't do nothing. He never did that.
Stop
They said I fucking fucked him up.
I know. Stop talking, April. All they're gonna do is spin what you're saying. They got the wrong people in cuffs. You guys gonna go charge the people at the gas station for lying? That's what would make sense.
And he broke Ryan's whole hand. He needs stitches in this finger.
Well, I don't. They just came here, dude, and put him in cuffs and took him right away without even finding out what the fuck's going on. Yeah. It's done. It's that bad. Listen, dude, Ryan's made mistakes, but he don't deserve this. He don't deserve this at all. And these dudes are a bunch of scumbags. Yo, all the shit they did over, no joke, dude. They've been over, I've been sitting in Atlantic since 12 o'clock. And then they came running over here. All of them. There was more before you came out. And now they're doing this shit, but they didn't even do anything. They didn't even ask anybody any questions, nothing. They just ran up, grabbed them, threw them in cuffs, threw them in the fucking car. And now they got you that seen it, and they got them, everybody saying opposite shit. So why? It's just backwards. Being straight dicks. You ask them what troop they're from, and it's, oh, Connecticut State Police. Well, the state police are all over Connecticut. What troop do you work for? And nobody wants to say.
I knew I should have recorded it.
I know they are, Ken. That's what they do, man. But it's
What
sad.
did they arrest him for?
Who knows? Probably stabbing, because that's what the kid's saying. But he's sitting down there.
Did they find a knife?
They didn't find anything. The kid doesn't even have. I didn't see his back, yo, but there's no blood on his shirt. There's no holes on his shirt. There's no nothing. He went in the ambulance for like 2 minutes, and then they put him out, and he's back standing down there. And I feel like a dick because I just gave him, after I was recording there, I gave him like fucking 10 cigarettes because I felt bad. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know he was fucking lying like that, making shit up.
No, man. Ryan was trying really hard to keep his cool today.
Which is crazy because he don't really.
It hasn't even been like that in a long time. They've been good.
And-
They've been good. It's only when this motherfucker comes over here does he fucking cause problems.
Every time. How are you gonna make up getting stabbed? Like, you know what I mean? I heard it over the radio and they made it seem like it was something serious. That's why I came up here, because I was waiting, just sitting around in town.
This guy was literally in his car. Tell him to leave, get off his property. Like, I was pissed when I woke up my kids.
That's crazy. What time was that? Right before midnight? Because the call came through right about midnight.
11. Are you all set with me?
Did you want to give that statement?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, yeah. I set it up, we take them electronically.
What troop are you guys from?
Troop D. Danielson.
Thank you. You're the first one that could tell me. Troop D is what they do. Take anybody's word and run and arrest people over it. No proof, no real evidence. I mean, if I got stabbed with a sheetrock knife, I think there would be holes and a lot of blood and everything. I didn't see any blood. I didn't see anything. Just madness. I'm talking to his brother right now. But it's horrible. She got 3 kids in there. They're probably all awake now. His kids are awake. All because that dude didn't want to leave here and wanted to call the cops to retaliate because he had nowhere to go. That's what it seems like. And to me it doesn't seem like no real proper investigation. They investigated at the gas station for an hour. They investigated here 2 seconds as soon as they pulled up. They cuffed him and they took him, and they got his kid's mother in there with probably an 18-month-old baby in cuffs right now, not able to take care of her kid because the people at the gas station lied. So I don't really see where the justice or the investigations or any of that is coming into play. Had nothing but dickhead officers. Oh, this ain't got nothing to do with you. Yeah, it does. I didn't see him. I didn't see him read him his rights, but I also wasn't here at the very beginning. No, it looked like they arrested him though. They cuffed him and they took him. And from the sounds of it, dude, the kid that they arrested, the kid that was just out here talking, is my boy. I know all these people. Like that's one of my best friends, Chris. And he just told me that Ryan, which is the kid that got arrested, his finger is like from getting bit by the other kid is mangled. He said the finger's probably done. So he has more injuries than the party that got, here, let's do this, stabbed with a sheetrock knife, but doesn't have any blood or marks. They even said his girlfriend was spazzing. So it seems like they were spazzing on them. This dude's daughter just came out and told me it was because they were trying to bring coke into the house, and they were like, nope, get out. Ryan's on probation right now, and he's trying to actually like straighten himself out. But that's why I was telling him not to talk. Like, she's in there talking like a tool. They shouldn't be saying anything. But what are you gonna do? My luck, Taco Bell's gonna be closed by the time I fucking get out of here. But it's crazy to go do this stuff and then you go to people's houses, you know. I thought they were talking about this whole house this whole road's got a couple of different apartment complexes, and I thought they were talking about the first one, not this one. Cause this is crazy. So it's just hard to believe that they can make up whatever they want, and the cops will just run over here and arrest people without even looking into it. What do we got going on here? Just a bunch of names and a map. But it seems like they were taking him though for, I don't know what they're gonna write it as. We'll find out. His brother stays with me. His brother is the one that's always in the videos with me doing the audits. Jay. John, you're right. That's what happens though. If somebody calls first or calls, they just run and arrest the other person. They don't, and I'll guarantee you that finger's worse than them fake stab wounds, because I didn't see any blood for them fake stab wounds. Chris just told me his finger's so bad he can't even look at it himself. So it sounds like it's pretty mangled. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to bring him. They're going to leave him in lockup. They're going to leave him in lockup till Monday. They probably won't even bring him to the hospital, because that's how they get down. Well, Manic had me. They wouldn't bring me to the hospital. I bonded out the next day, and I had to go have emergency surgery. They said it wasn't that serious. Exactly, John. You know how infected that's going to be, dude? Some cocaine-ass, dirty-ass, grimy mouth. It's going to be nuts. Let's look at this guy's car over here. We'll go check them all out while we're waiting. But it's just what it seems like. It's kind of sad, because I'm not going to lie, Troop D has, ever since I've been taping them, they've been seeming like they're alright. I mean, I know they're not, but what they come off as is a little different than how am I trying to say it, but what actually happens. And this is just showing us what actually happens, because this dude called the cops, made something up, and now the dude that's actually hurt more than he is, here, let's do it, hurt more than the victim. What up, Megan? It's a bunch of stuff. We got, there was a stabbing that came over the radio around midnight at the gas station in Chaplin, Connecticut. So I went to check it out, and it didn't look bad. I didn't see any blood. I didn't see anything going on. And then I watched all the officers jump in their car. I grew up in this town, so I know a bunch of the people. I watched them all jump in their cars and go around the corner. I knew about the area they were going to, so I followed them. And it seems like nobody was stabbed to me. It seems like these people that live here were trying to kick them out because they were trying to bring drugs into the house. And they didn't like it. He ended up biting the kid that actually got arrested. He bit his finger real bad. And his neighbor, who's my other friend, said that it looks like he might have to lose the finger. It's that bad. And they came here and they didn't really do any investigation or anything. They just took him and cuffed the female, which is April, inside, who has 3 kids in there. One who's a baby, and she's sitting in cuffs right now getting harassed by all these thugs. And they're saying it's the complete opposite of what the caller said. So I don't know what's going on, but it sounds like if they just did an investigation before they grabbed people and started putting them in cuffs, they would have figured out that this was all made up. But what are you gonna do? Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, you can look at it.
No, that's how you tell people? Is that what you tell the judge to look at it? In the pitch black dark? It's real professional. Thanks for your professionalism.
Okay. Any of the other property? Just the two cars?
They were lying, saying they had property here, but they don't even stay here. So I don't know what property they'd be talking about. To me, it just seems like they were upset that they were kicking him out. So, and I know that kid Ryan, he don't have a violent bone in his body. Some people have it, some people don't. But he's not the type to stab somebody. So, dealing with a bunch of unprofessional clowns out here. They want to be out here arresting people, but they don't want to give their names. So, this is who we got. This is who we pay to protect and serve. People that can't even say their names or follow their own policies, but want to arrest us for not following our stuff. Doesn't make much sense, but we're just going to go look in his car. Keep looking in his car.
Don't record inside the vehicles.
Huh?
Don't record inside.
I can record in this vehicle. Can I get your name yet?
Sergeant Pritchard, 126.
Why isn't your other officers giving their names either? And why are you telling me to do something
We're in the middle of investigation.
Why are you telling me to do something I'm allowed to do?
My name and badge number.
Why are you telling me to do something I'm allowed to do?
Because we're also our personal vehicles.
This is a state vehicle we pay for. I'm allowed to record in this all I want. Don't want people looking in the cars, get a private job. Personal vehicles. This is the first time I heard that one. You guys let him out once you find out this is all wrong? That we should have investigated first? No? I'm on the property, but I'm allowed to be on the property because the dude that lives in this apartment says I can be. So it's funny because they were fine at the gas station and they come over here and they're all just straight fucking dickbags. Now I wish I was jerks to them over there like whoever said I should have been before about how they parked and this and that. I wish now I'd talked all that smack. I got this phone plugged in, but it's dying, so I don't know how much more we're gonna get. I just want to see if they take her or what they do, because that'd be crazy. Sergeant over here trying to tell me, oh, don't look in the car. These are our personal cars. What a clown. It's coming from a sergeant, guys. A sergeant says these are his personal vehicles. I haven't heard that one yet. Spying on me? God, it must suck to be that dumb. I wonder, what do they do now, though? Because now they got a witness over there stating that they saw the whole thing going in this kid's favor. Which means there's more witnesses, because you got him, you got his wife or girlfriend, whatever you call their older daughter, who's a mess right now. And everybody's saying that what these people are saying happened didn't happen, that they kicked them out because they were trying to bring drugs in the house. And yeah, so what do you guys do? Because to me it sounds like you dropped the ball. This kid's on probation. They're going to violate his probation over this. They're going to do all this stuff over a made-up thing that could have been solved if these cops did their job properly. If they investigated like they always claim they are. But you can tell they're not real winners when they think a state vehicle is their personal vehicle. Oh, that's our personal vehicle. No, it's not. The fuck you talking about? Everything in there we paid for. Them computers, all that high-tech stuff that you use for investigations that you don't investigate with. All that stuff we paid for. But this phone's about to die, so I'm about to end the live and I'm going to switch over. I got another phone with me, but I can't go live from that because it's doesn't have service right now because I swapped it to this phone. So I will I'll finish recording with that, and then I'll go take these lives and I'll make one video tomorrow. But yeah, from the looks of it, this is some BS, guys. Some real BS. Looks like in the state of Connecticut. I do too, John, but I don't think that's gonna happen, dude. Like, I don't. From what I heard, is they were in the car arguing, whatever, but nobody was stabbed. Nobody was whatever. It sounds like the guy they took away to jail is actually more hurt than the guy that was stabbed. So we'll see. It just sucks because even if they find out all this is a misunderstanding, he's still gonna get in trouble. They'll still violate his probation. That's just how it works. Exactly, John. That's what. Well, John, they changed the law. I heard, like a couple years ago, about that. So I'm not sure. But even if not, even me too. I've dealt parole, probation, all this stuff. Like I just cleaned my act up and got away from it finally. But I don't know. You're from Connecticut too. You know how these dudes do. I just wish they would have put all that effort for it that they put at the gas station into an investigation down here. Because they had him in cuffs before I even got up here. Like, and I only got up here like not even a minute behind him. It's true, John. That's what they do. And now they don't want to look stupid. So they're still going to charge him with something petty. Something just enough to violate his probation. Oh, well, he shouldn't have been telling that person to not bring drugs into his house and should just let him in with the drugs and he could have avoided this whole thing. I want to see his finger too. We're going to get the body cams from this and we're going to look into this because that's what we do. But this is fishy. The whole thing's fishy. I don't see how they could call and just make something up. Like I said there, to me, it didn't look like anybody got stabbed. I didn't see any blood. I didn't see any holes in shirts. I didn't see anything anywhere. So I don't see how there was a stabbing that warranted this response. Got all these cops just hanging around. Then they said the guy left in a silver SUV, fled in a silver SUV. He doesn't even own a silver SUV. So, I don't know. It all seems kind of fishy to me. But alright, I'm going to kill this just because the phone's about to die. I'm going to finish it off with my other phone. And I'll put everything into one video tomorrow. We'll shorten it out. And we'll just leave all the good stuff. But I appreciate anybody that was here. I figured some of y'all would want to see this. since we just saw the other part. Dude, I already thought of that, John, but this dude was just on the phone out here and he said you got both of them at the department, so I'm thinking they took him too. I'm thinking he's not even there, but my car's still back over there, so I gotta walk back over there anyways, but I want to just make sure they don't take her, like, because if they take her or something, I gotta find out what happens with the kids, because, that's not cool. It just sucks because I'm pretty sure they already got DCF and shit involved. I don't know. I don't know their whole story. But it just sucks to. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will. I'll go check on it when I go back. Um, it's just nuts. I don't understand how they do this stuff. Like, it seemed, and this just proves, dude, that if you're the caller, it doesn't matter what happens, as long as you call first, you're safe. Because from the sounds of it, that dude should have been charged with assault and whatever else comes with it, mangling his finger, mangling his hand. We better not look in here, because this is a personal vehicle. God damn. That's what happens. That's how dumb cops think we are. They think they could just spew that off and we'll just stop because they say so. But it be what it be, I guess. Sergeant's at hard working in this car. Hard work. Being a dick. Doing a half-ass investigation. But that's the benefits of being a cop. You could just take what you want and leave the rest. Because that's what happens. I just know I'd feel like a piece of shit, dude, if I brought somebody to jail without asking any questions or without doing an investigation. And then you have witnesses come out and say, and you know what the craziest part is the kid that's over there sticking up for him, I don't know how to say it, but doesn't even really like, I'm not going to say like him, but they don't really talk, like, and he wouldn't be doing that unless it was true, because he even said it. He's like, dude, they've been doing good for a while. He's like, whatever. And I talked to his brother. His brother's been sending me messages, and he's like, yeah, every time that kid comes around, dude, he's like, I've been telling him not to hang out with him, and that's what happens. But some people just gotta learn the hard way. They do. Look at these plates for these fucking tools that don't want to give their... We're an investigation. I can't give my name, but I can run my mouth. That makes sense. What do we got going on here? Five, 7, 4, UTZ. You think he's in there doing more investigating? Because I don't.
Computers aren't open, right? Collect this privileged federal
It's
information.
none of my business. It's your guys' job to... It's your job to close the computer, not mine. It's not my fault if you leave it open. Well, it was open. He just closed it. So you should probably reprimand him for that. He should have had it closed in the first place. Instead of whining to me and telling me that they're personal vehicles when they're not. Lying to the public. Is the computer open? I hope the computer's not open. Well, I could care less. Hold your fucking officer accountable. Don't bitch at me. They love making excuses. But All right, for real, this thing's gonna die, so we're swapping out. All right, guys, I'll put the rest up tomorrow. Keep your head up, everybody.